same shirt.
Yes.
It's Benson.
I don't feel his power. I don't feel nothing.
I want to destroy him. So after this point, I want to destroy him.
He knows he need only decision, only 12 rounds. He moved every round. He don't move.
All fans understand who is champion.
here we are right now, the moment that we've been waiting for. Triple G is in the ring. Now, Abel, I don't know what's trending more, the fight or all the back and forth that the corner has been doing right now. So I need to know from you, how has the training camp been going for the rematch?
Actually, very, very, very good. We've had a great training camp, as usual. He's working hard. He's motivated. He wants to get in the 15. This is just part of it. We're happy to see all this communication.
Now, is Triple G an angrier fighter going into this second match?
No, this is sport. There's no reason to get angry. There's no reason to be mad at anybody. All he has to do is do his best. If Canelo does his best, I hope he wins.
Are you an angrier trainer going into the rematch?
Absolutely not. The minute I get angry, I lose control. I lose mental control. The things that I say are the truth. So if nobody can take, they can't.
We got a lot to talk about, so let me pull up the schedule for this here. This is probably going to be on for about another hour and a half or so. Oh, man. What's up with y'all, man? What y'all up to? What y'all doing out there? Any barbecues? Somebody coming over taking all the plates? Hold on, I'm pulling up the schedule for this event here. Yeah, I'm going to turn this back up. They having technical difficulties.
What would you like to say to all the fans that are here supporting Triple G?
I want to thank them for coming. I want to thank them for supporting the sport.
They having technical difficulties.
Supporting Triple G and Canelo. This is a sport that is man against man. It shouldn't be insults. It should be just the best man wins out there.
Thank you. Back to you, Mario.
A little bit more push, okay? This one, for this hand. A little bit more protect.
Canelo not supposed to come out for another hour and a half. Oh, man. So, you know, we got a lot of things we got to talk about, but let me go finish gathering everything I got to get done so, you know, we can really chill and sit back and talk about all this. All right? I'll be right back.
t-shirt is too small, G.
Too small?
Yeah,
Too
I
tight?
don't. Tight.
I grow bored of this already. So what y'all want to talk about, man? Y'all want to do some predictions or something? This is right now live over in LA. It's Golovkin right now, and Canelo is not. It says Canelo is not going to come out until about for another hour and a half or so. What is she talking about?
Training camp has been going very well. Very well. We're motivated, prepared, and hopefully we get the kind of fight that was promised the first time.
Is Triple G an angrier fighter going into this rematch? I don't mean to talk about you like you're not standing right here.
No, I wouldn't say he's angry. What I would say he's determined to make sure that all the talk that's been talked gets backed up.
So why do you think the rematch is actually bigger than the first fight?
Because of the positive test, for one, because of all the BS that's been said on the other side. I think it's important to note that it takes a fighter to fight to want to win, for them to get a decision or any kind of advantages on the judges' cards.
Would you say that you and your team are more determined in this fight than the first fight?
I don't think so. I think that every fight is very important. If we didn't win the first one or didn't win along the way, then we wouldn't be here talking to you.
Now, I know a lot of people are really anxious to see what's going to happen September 15th, Canelo versus Triple G. But a lot of the fans want to see you versus Canelo. What do you say to the fans for that?
He'd have to stop me a
Boo,
couple pounds in a
shut
couple
up.
years. I'm through with that kind of stuff, but I think he's got his hands full with Golovkin in the ring. He better do what he's saying he's going to do, or else the fans are going to eat him alive.
What would you like to say to all the Triple G fans, all the fans that are right here in attendance today?
Thank you to all the smiley faces for coming out. We're just going to put on a small exhibition today, but come out September the 15th, watch it on pay-per-view. Make sure you don't miss it. I think it's going to be a great fight.
Thank you so much for your time. Mario, I'll toss it back to you if you can hear me.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Hold on, give me 1 minute. I'm here. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Right now, I'm going to finish the wrap. We're going to shadow box for about 2 rounds, 2 minutes, and then we'll put the glove on, okay? Fight one more time. I'll get on this side.
All right, so damn, did I do all that right? I think I did. It's funny how technology, man. Technology's come so far. This Wednesday is Denny Garcia's media workout in Philly. I'm going to be there. Likely going to be streaming it. What does Canelo do if he loses? Chavez rematch? No. Well, there isn't a rematch clause for this rematch, so it depends. I don't know. It depends on how he would lose if he loses. But one thing for sure is there's a lot to lose for both of these fighters. For example, if Canelo loses, then people are going to say, well, he's got to go back down to 154. If Golovkin loses, people are going to say, well, he's old and he's done. They're already saying he's old now. Yeah, I don't see a third fight if Golovkin wins. I don't see an immediate third fight. I would see a third fight because there's too much money in it. It's too much money in it. And you still have a healthy amount of people who think that Canelo won the first fight. I don't, but, I can see how people can say it. Do you think the WBC will enforce Charlo as the mandatory? Yes, they have to. Because remember, it's going to start picking up. That momentum, that media scrutiny and that fan scrutiny is going to start picking up. People are going to be like, yo, you got to fight Charlo, bro. It's time. Don't duck him. But they've been talking about testing the waters at 168 pounds. Abel Sanchez was talking this last year. Do you think I already answered that question. So Canelo's supposed to come out. I'm going to have a lot of footage from Golden Boy. They had a press conference before this. Canelo's doing his now. In fact, let's go take a look at Golden Boy's Twitter. I'm going to go pull it up over here. But I'm going to be back doing, here, listen to these guys.
Warmly embraced. I think no matter who you're going for, I think both fighters are equally respected on both sides.
Absolutely.
With the fans
and
here,
both
right,
fighters have loyal, diehard followers.
Right, exactly.
They have guys and women and youngins that are going to stick with them through and through.
Yes. And Gennady, we've seen him jump rope a little bit, got his hands wrapped. He's going to...
Man, this shit gonna take forever. Canelo's not even there yet. I don't think Canelo's there yet. And what they did was in the back, Golovkin, before he came out, he was in the back talking to media. So Canelo's got to come and talk to media in the back in a little mini press conference before he comes out. Man, we're gonna be here all night. Damn it. We're gonna be here all night. What happened to Kell Brook? Kell Brook had an injury.
Signs everything. If you ever meet the guy, really nice guy, extremely down to earth. Will take a picture with you. Just enjoys relishing in the spotlight, right?
Yeah, and he's very comfortable. I think maybe a few years ago, shaking out in front of a crowd this big, he might have been a little bit tight, but he's turned the corner as far as being that guy, that champion that's known by just the diehard fans.
Right.
And he's crossed over. He's crossed over a little bit.
Well, Doug, you mentioned that Canelo was the biggest ticket seller and attraction in North America.
Stadium fighter.
I would say Triple G is on the short list right behind him.
That's on their end, obviously.
Right?
I think there's two stadium fighters, two active stadium fighters in boxing. There's heavyweight Anthony Joshua.
Right.
There's Canelo Alvarez here in North America. Joshua fills up stadiums in Europe, in the UK. And then right underneath them, you have Gennady Golovkin, who sells out arenas on both coasts.
Right.
Sells out arenas. And when he was in London.
Against Kell Brook, exactly.
Yeah, so that's the O2 Arena. So that's 20,000. Madison Square Garden. That's about 20,000, a little over when it's packed to the rafters.
Out here at StubHub.
StubHub and the Forum.
And the Forum.
That's
You're right.
16 to 18,000.
That's right. That's right. No, he is a true global star. Very respected and revered all around the world. And Triple G is the kind of guy that you want your stars to be: humble, down to earth, accessible. And Canelo, always gracious with his fans as well. A little, for a young guy, very serious guy.
Yes.
And one of the things I like about him is that as long as he's been champion, he still continues to work on his craft, and I think has improved every time out. I think his defense has really gotten incredible, and I think his camps continue to work hard. He hasn't gotten complacent, which is a great example for other kids out there watching.
No, not at all. And when you look at his resume, and you factor in that he just turned 28, I believe.
Right.
He's fought Hall of Famers. Listen, Gennady Golovkin's going to the Hall of Fame, okay? Shane Mosley, first ballot Hall of Famer right there.
Sure.
Miguel Cotto, first ballot Hall of Famer. Floyd Mayweather, first ballot. He shared the ring with these guys.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he's a 2-division champion and one of the biggest attractions of like the last 20, 30 years.
We got Furman.
I just changed the picture quality. Hold on. Oh, I done fucked something up.
Carrasco giving Golden Boy a shout out. Thank you, Golden Boy Boxing. Glad it finally came to fruition. Josue Perez, Triple G. Triple G with his share of fans, a lot of Latin fans too.
And very rare, by the way.
Right.
And probably unprecedented that a European, Eastern European / Central Asian boxer could be adopted by Mexican fans to the extent that Triple G has. It's happened before with other Latinos, such as Roberto Duran being from Panama,
Arguello, of course.
Alexis Arguello, the great Cubans like Jose Napoles and Sugar Ramos, but they moved from Cuba and lived and fought in Mexico before coming to America. But we haven't seen Mexican fans embrace a European fighter.
No,
it's never happened.
It's never happened. It goes to show their loyalty and for the style and the appreciation of the heart and the valor that he shows in there. Now, Jason Kelly, Abel Sanchez, the king, with 14 champion of the world man.
Yeah. Abel Sanchez is destined for the Hall of Fame as well as a trainer.
He's developing.
That's a great trio right there. Tom Loeffler, the promoter, Abel Sanchez, the head trainer, and then you have the short, older guy there, Ben Lira. I call him the Yoda of Southern California boxing. He's part of Triple G's camp, and he brings a lot of...
I think it's too many people in the ring. Just my personal opinion. You know, like, I think it's too many people in the damn ring. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about this? Is this, I mean, yeah, it's nice and everything, but maybe I'm just tired. You know, on Sundays, I'm usually in bed by this time because I'm usually up late on Saturday night. So Sundays, I'm in bed early. Oh, my nose is itching. Hold on. I got to go. My nose is itching. I got to go maintenance that.
Gennady Rodriguez, or Gennady Reyes Rodriguez, is her son.
It's got a nice ring to it. That's a real fan.
That's the ultimate compliment. I mean, you can't get bigger than that. She should.
Do you think she's got Triple G tattooed anywhere on her body?
Well, I mean, you named your son. That's enough, but that might be a little.
Maybe.
Maybe, but then
you're
getting creepy at that point. Iñaki Arzate say, great to see both boxers in this open workout. Waiting for September 15th. That's right. Iñaki, we can't wait.
You won't have to wait long. 3 weeks away, and these weeks are going to fly right by.
T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas. It's going to be a big party there all week leading up to it.
Yep.
The whole card is going to be a great card. You definitely get your money's worth. Triple G gloving up right now. Casey Hogan, Abel Sanchez looking fit. I mean, when you're training with these guys and you're just holding mitts and keeping up with them, you're going to get in shape.
Yeah, you have to be.
Right.
You have to have that resistance. And you know what? Abel's not a little guy. He's a big guy, so he can hold those mitts and he can hold that pad that Gennady bangs on.
What the hell are they talking about?
Those are some heavy hands coming at you there.
Not just Triple G. Murat Gassiev is part of that.
True.
Camp.
He's not wearing that body armor with those guys, though, right? You got to get the younger guys for that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, fight night. Text goes here, A and B. Well, there's a little tease to see who you think is going to win.
Yeah, we've got a poll coming up.
Eddie Gonzalez says Triple G looks great and very confident. Going to be a great fight. Triple G will knock out.
Yeah, the Pedraza fight was a good fight. I mean, you know, it was what to be. It was like it was expected. You know, if Pedraza was going to win, he won the way I thought he was going to win. So, you know, now he's food and libation for Lomachenko December the 1st or December the 8th, but I think it's December the 1st. I am interested to see Canelo. You know, boxing and mixed martial arts is like one of the only sports like where we really be looking at the bodies of these fighters. Like, you know how people like when Errol Spence, they be like, look at his nipples. His nipples are too big. Oh, and look, people like, oh, look, he not really fat. Look, Golovkin looks in really, really good shape. He's ripped. Y'all some freaks. Here, let's turn this up. He do got that older man's like physique though.
And we talked about this a little earlier. What I love about the mitt workout with Triple G and Abel, Doug, is that none of this fancy 20, 30 punch combinations. It's just real effective combos, straight rights and hooks. 1, 2, 3, big hooks, just punches that you're going to use in an actual fight that are applicable.
It's not for show.
Not for show, right. These are effective, and these are punches that will come, he'll find himself in a situation to throw.
And it's about mechanics.
Right.
It's about leverage. It's about accuracy.
The thing about Gennady, too, aside from his power, and we know his pedigree, but he's always on balance. And the way he measures distance, when he's throwing the body shot, how he measures the jab, it's really impressive. Those are the little nuances that just why he's such an elite, great fighter. His footwork, the way he measures distance, which is so hard to do. And
you was drunk, Rob. You was drunk as shit. You was doing K2.
It's a big part of his ability to take a good shot.
Right.
Because he's always on balance. Even if he gets buzzed a little bit, his feet are under him. And it's, of course, it has to do with his power. Right.
You drunk ass saying some shit like that. Beltran didn't win. Oh, you thought he would win. I thought you said he won.
About the leverage.
You're exactly
right.
right.
Weight underneath each punch.
Abel, I think, was shaking it off, might have hurt his hand a little bit, and Gennady maybe a little excited with the crowd.
There we go. I don't know what you call that. I call it the pillow.
Right.
That pad, that punching pad.
Right. The thick pillow pad. Yeah, usually folks, this is I love this, and those big left hooks.
Because a fighter can get his hips more into this pad work.
And this is effective pad.
Yeah,
this is effective pad work right here. This is what comes in handy. Any kids watching or any fighters out there, forget those 20, 30 punch combinations. This is what you work on. This is what is effective. And, you know, we saw him just a couple punches ago throw that nice corkscrew punch that I love. It's that sort of left hook, but he comes on top of it with the top knuckle. Yeah. He throws it both with the left hook, and when he has you in the corner with that.
Y'all want me to keep this Facebook chat up, or do y'all want me to go full screen? I can go full screen like this. Y'all want me to stay like this? I thought it would be cool to show the chat and shit. But it's not my decision. It's the decision of you, the people. Full screen? Fuck it. Full screen. I'm going to go disappear for a little bit, go get some chips. Oh, remember, we're going to be here for a long-ass time. Canelo is not supposed to come out for like another half an hour or so. So what we can do, since this is my burner channel, we can go watch like some past fight highlights and like shit like that until Canelo come out. So I'm going to go grab probably like an orange or something, get a little snack. I'll be back. Hold on, I'm going to turn the volume up. Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
And from the wrist to the
oh, now I want to be. Hold on.
elbow.
Oh, there we go.
Those are some thick wrists, strong forearms, and you can see, oh, okay.
Yeah,
now I know what this guy hits hard.
His deltoid,
Right.
his shoulders, very strong.
Whereas Canelo, also strong, but he's built more, I like to say, like a wrestler.
Yes, he is.
With the thick legs, his back, and his strength, a different kind of. Triple G's more of like that country strength.
Yeah, right.
Where Canelo is a little more of that explosive.
Yes. And that's one of the edges that Canelo has in this matchup is the speed, the explosiveness, the bursting speed and power and accuracy.
Well, and like you mentioned, his defense, because his bobbing and weaving is almost sort of James Toney-esque, but he answers so quickly with the counter shots. It's so pretty and great to watch. He's very effective with that. He did really well against Miguel Cotto, too, who's obviously Hall of Famer, great fighter. Well, that was a quick workout, though.
That was.
Getting the hands out now.
I think it took
I don't even think he did a round there.
It took longer for his hands to be wrapped.
A lot longer.
Those pads. But
You don't want to exert yourself.
yeah.
There's Max right on the right side of the screen, Triple G's
Twin brother.
twin brother.
Big and a big part of that camp.
Yes.
That's his confidant. That's the guy who kind of smooth. It makes Gennady feel at home at all times.
And that was very cool. He's throwing his, look at that. Wow, he made it all the way up to the.
He's got an arm, huh?
He's got an arm on him. Chargers could use him as a backup, or the Dodgers in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah, giving out the raps right there. That was very, very cool. All right, let's go to Roxy with Triple G in the ring. Go ahead, Roxy.
All right, I know this has been a moment that a lot of people have been waiting for. Everybody has been wanting to hear from the man themselves. Where's Team Triple G at right now? So, we want to know, this go around, do you think that a knockout is the only way to prove that you're a better fighter?
Sorry, give me a chance. I want to say thanks for everybody, guys. Thank you for your support. It's very important for us, for boxing, you know. Thank you, guys. Of course, everybody want big drama show like that, you know, just knock him down. I wanted to, really, because, you know, I speak really, very really, and, you know, I want to really, this situation, I want to show him, like, you know, people very smart, you know, don't listen to him.
You two, Canelo, you used
She
to
like,
be
what the
friends before this. Is that no longer the case? Are you guys no longer friends?
Right now it's a different story. If he come back for real life, of course we'll stay friends. If he stay like a fake, he's not my friend.
Oh!
Now, Canelo has proven that he can last 12 rounds with you. What will be differently in this next fight to ensure that if it doesn't go to the scorecards, you win?
Right now it's a different story. Really, right now it's a very different story. We have very different emotion, very different, you know, everything. Just we bring new style, new emotion, new strategy, like everything. This is biggest day for us. This September 15, Independence Mexican Day, guys. Just remember, don't miss this fight.
What would you like to say to all the Triple G fans that are out here right now to watch you?
Just thank you very much. Thank you very much, people, you know, all world. This is, you know, this biggest support. And really, remember this. Who stay with me is real guys. Who stay with him, these fakes. Remember this.
Y'all some nasty asses. The young kids will call y'all thirsty fuck boys. My bad. I don't know what's going on.
Triple G, thank you so much. Mario, I'm going to toss it.
I don't know why this shit's fucking up. Here, let me fix this. Remember during their Facebook stream?
Thank you, Roxy.
They fight, the whole stream
Triple
shut
G
down.
Not mincing words right there. He so gracious to the.
They whole stream shut down during the JoJo Diaz fight. They got another Facebook stream next week.
You know.
Hold on, I'm checking. It's not on my side, or I would be lagging too.
Comments, Doug.
Here, let me go over here while they're sorting out their shit. So Canelo has arrived. He's in the back right now doing the media interviews. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream, but I'm going to mute it.
He was cheating essentially in the drug test.
I'm going to go ahead and mute it. Give me 1 minute to try to put into whatever the hell they got going on here. Yeah, y'all thirsty as shit, man.
It is what he was.
That's what the young kids say. Thirsty fuckboy. And here's a question I have. Yo, so if you like, okay, here's a scenario. So if you like with your chick,
excuses and
if you with your chick, right, and you pick up the phone and your homies like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Where you at? And you be like, man, nothing. I'm chilling with my bird. Like, is calling your chick like a bird? Is calling a chick a bird, or like your main chick your bird? Is that derogatory? Oh, is it? Oh, I want to hear what the answer is to this.
I think, last year with Golovkin going the distance for the first time and doing it in back-to-back bouts and doing it against a higher level of opponent, I think a lot of folks were saying, well, maybe that streak of 23 knockouts was a bit of a mirage, and other people were saying, okay, well, he looks human now. Maybe he's turned the corner. He is in his mid-30s. Maybe he's beginning to fade. Maybe he's beginning to slip. I just think that Danny Jacobs and Canelo Alvarez fought the fight of their lives, fought really smart boxing fights, and these guys are in their athletic primes, and maybe Triple G is not quite at his athletic peak anymore, but he's still a world-class athlete, and he's still an elite boxer. He still out-jabbed those younger men.
I mean, yeah, he's slowing down, and also, there has been a gradual step up in competition. Even if he wins, even if he loses against Canelo, people are still going to be like, oh, look at the competition he's facing. If he doesn't fight somebody of credible competition. Back in the days, Ho would call pigeons. Yeah, I know pigeons, but I've been seeing this whole thing about like birds, like I'm chilling with my bird. But I'm wondering, like, does that mean, is it something like, I don't know. I'm so lost. I'm still trying to figure out the whole thing in the UK shithouse. This is from early. We're still waiting for Canelo to come out.
For him in particular, because it's a booming, hard jab. It's not necessarily a quick lightning jab that'll keep you out, but it's a knockout type jab.
And I think it's his saving grace against.
This is where Canelo is right now. He's in the back doing media interviews before he comes out for his workout. It's UK slang. So bird is UK slang for women. No, okay, I think that's where I heard it. But see, understand that it's made its way. It's made its way over here to the States. You see what I'm saying? So now you hear, I'm hearing a lot of, Jay-Z better control his bird. I mean, it's Beyonce, yeah. Oh, wait, who is this? Is Canelo in the build? Oh, that's Golovkin leaving. Is that Doc Rivers? Is this Doc Rivers? Is that Doc Rivers? No? Logan Paul versus GGG. They took my video down, man. Bastards. They took my motherfucking video. They took my video down. I'm pissed. I did a video. It had like 9,000 views in like 3 hours, and they got me. Bastards. I could have appealed, but fuck them. But make sure that I'm making sure that when it comes to September the 8th, Garcia versus Porter. When it comes to September the 15th, who foot is that? Oh, fucking Slater. When it comes to September the 8th, Garcia versus Porter. September the 15th, Canelo versus Golovkin. September the 22nd, Joshua versus Povetkin. They ain't taking my video down. Trust me. We ready. We not going through that shit no more. Fuck that. They done been trying to censor me too damn much. Fuck that. TstreeT is the blocks bird. Motherfucker, you the motherfucking bird. Sigmund Freud. 150 millions what? What are y'all talking about? So damn, man, Canelo need to hurry up. Come out and get his little workout on so I can go to bed. I got to get up at 5 a.m. and do my movies. I mean, my videos. I got a nice little lineup of videos to do tomorrow. Yeah, this motherfucker like 60. He don't age. He was in high school when I was like 6. That motherfucker don't age. I heard him and Oscar be having some real crazy ass parties. No bullshit. I'm not even going to tell you the things I've heard. Who's this chick? What's going on here? This is the filler while Canelo's back there being a diva and running his mouth. No, seriously though, Canelo might fuck Golovkin up there on some real shit. Is the rumor true that Kovalev wants an immediate rematch? The rumor is not a rumor. It started from Igor Klimas, the manager of Kovalev. The same guy that manages all the big-time, Eastern European fighters like Usyk, Lomachenko too. So, yeah, Kovalev's going after it. What's this? Let's listen to this. Shh.
En ocasiones me dio la pauta
Fuck
para
up.
poder estar en las fuerzas también. Y pues hicimos lo que teníamos que hacer, lo que teníamos planeado hacer para la pelea.
It's impossible to knock somebody out when he fights the fight not to be knocked out. But everybody here knows who won the first fight.
Let me tell you one thing. I believe Canelo will knock him out.
Oh, this kid, right? That motherfucker, Ryan Garcia. Oh, man. Have y'all been to his Instagram or his Twitter? What is up with your guy? What is up with your guy, Mexico? Huh? Yo, what's up with y'all boy? Y'all want to go look at his? Oh, y'all don't want to go look. Oh my, don't get me wrong. The kid's got talent, and looking at it from he's the video I'm doing tomorrow, my fight week video. Like, don't get me wrong. The kid's got some talent, but and looking at it from a promoter's standpoint, yeah, he's got all them little birds, them little tweakers, the millennial thoughts. They be, man, but it's certain shit where I be looking like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, what type of shit is you on? Hold on, I'm gonna show you. When somebody told me, they said, yo, man, go check out motherfucking Ryan Garcia Instagram. And I'm, this motherfucker, man. The little tweeners. This guy is some shit. This kid. This kid, hold up. Let me go full screen. Oh, look at this motherfucker. That's y'all boy. That's y'all boy. That's y'all boy right there. Huh? Y'all be like, man, he the future. Right? I'm going to show y'all some shit, though. I'm going to show y'all some shit. This y'all boy. Where's that? What the fuck, man? This y'all boy. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. That is not in God's will. Get your ball.
We have a poll coming here. Media workout poll. Who wins? Hashtag Canelo wins. Triple G wins.
Whoa.
Wow. At the moment, 67% say Triple G wins, with only 33% saying Canelo wins. Now, I don't know if this is on just because of the heels of seeing Triple G and they're hyped up and his fans are a little bit more fired up at the moment, but I'm surprised by that contrast. Because this time around, I see it being, we said a more violent fight, but also a more competitive fight, I think, too.
I think legitimately it's going to be a razor-thin, distant fight.
Right.
That is what I'm predicting.
And have you heard rumors of who possibly may be the judges, which there was a lot of controversy
The
last
judges
time.
were announced. They're all veteran judges.
Yeah, I was supposed to do an individual video on the judges.
I can't remember
and
the
referee.
names.
Yes, but no Adelaide
right
Bird.
now. No Adelaide Bird.
Okay,
no.
good.
No,
All
they
right.
want to avoid all controversy. The referee is a younger guy from the New Jersey area, Benji Esteves. And
He's not really that young, but very solid. Benji Esteves is a very solid referee. Here is the controversy: is that for one, here I'm gonna go show you. While they running their mouth. Was Adelaide Bird suspended forever? Nah, but she ain't gonna be getting no high profile fights until, you know, some shit calms down. You know, you ain't gonna see her in no high profile fights for a little while. But no, she ain't suspended. She still, you know, they don't be like, judges don't be going nowhere. Remember Madam CJ Ross? Remember all the shit she had to go through? People don't know. People were on Madam C.J. Ross' ass. Like, they were pissed at her for the Pacquiao Bradley robbery. She had all the Pactards. They wanted her throat. They wanted her blood to spill. No bullshit. But let's talk about the judges. Poor Saddam Ali. They shafted Saddam Ali, yo. He had no business being in there. Listen, he was so small in there. He was so motherfucking small. Hold up, I forgot what I was looking for. Y'all shut up, man. Y'all made me forget what I was looking for. Oh, he's doing his media workout. We ain't gonna see Canelo for a while. We're gonna be here all night.
Ring Magazine Prospect of the Year, Jaime Munguia, embracing the moment. Coming out.
Yo, you are sexist. That's sexist. LR Chigga. Lar Chigga. You shouldn't say things like that, man. And you're gonna agree with some shit like that? Bunch of fucking bigots. You bigot Chigga. And you Rob Bigot. Fucking
you on the professional scene.
Bigots. Y'all ain't shit.
Of course, the current WBO super welterweight champion or junior middleweight.
That is true, though. That is true, though. The women judges got a bad rep. That is true, though. That's fucked up. I'm trying to think. What fight did what's Letterman's daughter name? Something Letterman, Julie Letterman. What fight did she fuck up? She fucked up a fight recently, like in the last few years. You got CJ Ross. CJ Ross gave the draw to Canelo for wait a minute. Didn't CJ Ross hold up? Didn't CJ Ross try to rob Mayweather? She tried to rob Pacquiao in Mayweather. She took fucking. Hold up, I'm looking it up. I'm gonna start cracking the fuck up. CJ Ross, Mayweather, Canelo, 114. They probably threw her to the. I love BoxRec, man. I'm supposed to be hollering at them soon to try to get some type of sponsorship going. I use they shit so much in my videos, like literally. Madam CJ Ross. Where's she been at? Damn, that was her last fight. Damn, Floyd chased her out. Damn, they got her motherfucking ass out of there. And she's been involved in, but damn, they got her the hell out of there. She tried to screw Floyd on the way out. She tried to get him in the back door. Yeah, why is it all these people in the ring?
Which, again, I think bodes well for him in his development, especially if you're predicting an eventual showdown with a Canelo or a Triple G later down. All right, right now, let's go to Roxy Diaz with the president of Golden Boy, Eric Gomez.
That's right, Mario. Thank you so much. I'm here with the president of Golden Boy Production, Eric Gomez. Eric, first and foremost, I want to know, how tough was it to get the negotiations for this fight across the finish line?
It was very tough, but, you know, with any big fight, what matters most is both fighters wanted to fight each other.
What was the toughest part of the negotiations to you?
Dealing with Tom Loeffler.
Is Canelo an angry fighter going into this rematch?
Well, he's got added motivation. I mean, these guys talk so much shit, they're going to have to back it up now.
What do you think Canelo wants to prove in this rematch?
He wants to prove that he's the better fighter. He wants to prove that he's the top middleweight in the division. And at the same time, he wants to shut their mouth.
Let's talk a little bit about the co-event that's going to be happening, the co-main event that's going to be happening. I see Jaime right here. He's looking like a superstar already. Is this Mexico's next boxing?
That ain't no co-main event. That is the undercard.
This is just the beginning.
I saw the rest of the undercards that are going to be there on September 15th. Can you talk a little bit about what's going to be happening? It's probably some of the best undercard fights that I've seen in a very long time.
This is from top to bottom the best card we've done in the last 10 years. So we're very excited, a little bit of everything. Chocolatito, a former pound-for-pound fighter. Then we have a must-watch fight. You can't miss it. Lemieux against O'Sullivan. And then you have Jaime Munguia, the future of boxing.
Love it. Eric, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. Going to toss it right back up to you, Mario.
Yeah. What?
Thank you, Roxy. President of Golden Boy there, Eric Gomez, seems very focused, and he's got his game face on. And like you said, Doug, that is a great card. I forgot about Chocolatito.
I know. What does that say?
Yeah, wow.
He's opening the pay-per-view broadcast. Ring Magazine's former #1 pound-for-pound fighter, a 4-division champion, and a modern legend out of Nicaragua. Another first ballot Hall of Famer.
Kudos to Golden Boy to put together a really stacked card. You get your money's worth there, aside from the wonderful main event.
And Chocolatito isn't in easy, which is saying something.
Right.
I mean, he's been away for a full year. His last fight, he was knocked out cold by Srisaket Sorungvasai. His previous fight was that Fight of the Year candidate against Sorungvasai.
Right,
you were there in New York City.
Right.
That was a hard 12-rounder. We don't know what's left with Chocolatito.
Well, yeah,
he's fighting Moises Fuentes, which is not an easy fight.
And he retired for like a hot minute. And then quickly changed his mind. But you're right. And so Rungvisai, I like that kid, and I thought, and I actually predicted that. I thought it was gonna, he was gonna be victorious again in the rematch.
Yeah, you did. You called it.
But Chocolatito, again, one of the best little men we've ever seen. Just we were talking about technique and fun.
Chocolatito still owe his soul.
His combination so beautifully, and feels he still has a little left in the tank. Well, we'll see. And when he's always in great fights, and it's always great to see him perform. So for him to be able to open the card, that's exciting. You're gonna want to get to the arena early, folks. You're gonna want to order the pay-per-view and watch it from the get. So we've got Chocolatito, and then Lemieux and Spike O'Sullivan. I'm assuming.
Chocolatito, I hate that name. Like, you know, it's something just about little chocolate. Yeah, isn't that what that means? It's just something about like you know, like in the long run, me as a grown man in life, it's just certain things you're taught as a man not to do or like not to say. Like in saying Chocolo Tito, I don't like it. But then when I say like Roman Gonzalez, it feels wrong. But I can't do it. It's not God's will. It's not meant to be. It's not supposed to happen. It's stupid. Just like I like The Zone, but it's stupid. It sounds stupid. The Zone? Who came up with that? I hate Chocolate Drop too. Like that's what like older women, like cougars, call me. People like, chocolate drop. Munguia go beat the shit out of Brandon Cook. Did y'all see when Brandon Cook got hit with the ice bucket? Jamie Munguia is fighting Brandon Cook. Brandon Cook got smacked up. Brandon Cook, ice bucket. Ice bucket. This is the guy he's fighting. He got smacked up with an ice bucket. Oh, I'm gonna show you. Upon further investigation, this is Brandon Cook right here. Y'all see him? Right here. Ice bucket. Oh, there it is. Fucked him up. He's cool. Some other shit flying in the air. Yeah, I'll let you see it. Yeah, they said it was the ice bucket challenge, and this guy, I guess this is Butler, pushed him. It's like it's collusion. That's collusion. Look, he pushed him into the bucket. Why did his eyes close so soon? He knew it was coming. Poor fella shouldn't have done that if just a boy. Fucked him up with that bucket. Fucked him up with that bucket. Oh my God. Oh, we gotta talk about my man. We gotta talk about my man Curtis Harper since we live. Oh my God. Oh, we got to talk about Curtis Harper. Oh. We got to talk about Curtis Harper. Walking in the ring with a mankini. He should. He probably will. It's pay-per-view. Let me see him sell them tickets. Damn, Canelo's still in the back. Man, he need to hurry the fuck up. Canelo's still in the back, y'all. Talking shit, probably. You think he talking shit? What you talking about, Canelo? I'm going to have all this backstage, back scene stuff tomorrow, and I'm going to upload it. Some of it, like only some of the shit. Yeah, we got to go check out Curtis Harper. Oh, man. I don't want to just, Munguia about to put the gloves on, so we got to watch that. We got to watch that. You know, I'm mad at Curtis Harper. You know, I understand his message, but I don't like how he dragged Nate Campbell into it. I don't like that shit. Nate Campbell, he should have left Nate Campbell out of it. But hold up, I got the video. Hold up, I'm find it for you. That shit was crazy. He just walked out of the ring. Here's this motherfucker. Nah, see, we don't know the backstory. We don't know the lore. I'm not going to judge this man without knowing the full backstory of what went down. You know, there's so many questions and so little answers, you know? Here, let me go full screen up here. Look at this shit. Y'all see this shit? Now, wait a minute. Before I do anything, I want you to pay attention to a key piece of information. You can't really see it, but can you see it? This is Nate Campbell. If you saw it in HD, you would see the look of a man that is in utter shock and disbelief. So Nate Campbell's getting ready. If you see his face, if you was able to see his face in like slow motion HD. He's still saying, oh man, I was looking like, what the, listen, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? He is gone. Here, I'll play it back with the sound on. With the sound on.
A clean fight and protect yourself at all times. Let's touch up. Good luck to both of you guys.
It is a heavyweight matchup. I'm going to let you know when that man fights Efe Ajagba, do not blink. Of his 5 professional bouts, 4 of them have been done in the first round. So he likes to bring an end to opponents in quick fashion. And Curtis Harper has walked out of the ring.
Wait, what?
I cannot believe this.
I've never seen this before.
He walked out of the ring.
He's not fighting this guy.
He walked out of the ring.
I've never seen this before in my life.
Wow. Curtis Harper
What?
has
And the
walked
fans
out
here in
of the
Minnesota
ring.
are really upset right now because
well, it looks to the painting of the picture was a portrait of destruction anyway, so he probably saw that same portrait.
Curtis Harper is on his way to the dressing room and is walking out of the ring. So I would say that is forfeit.
They forfeited the match.
I cannot. It looks could kill. I think that plays such a symbolic way in this fight. He looked.
What the fuck just went down?
Efe Ajagba, they.
Like, I think I think that he's a hero. Yes, the story it has not fully been confirmed, but that the night before that they cut his pay by like 80%. But you also have to question, what did he do? But for God's sakes, some major shit went down for this brother. Some major shit went down for this brother to do some shit like this, and he'll never fight again. Did y'all see his mugshot? Did y'all see his mugshot? You got to see his mugshot. Don't he look like he would do some shit like that? Where did they get this? Where did they get this photo? Where did they get this photo? You know, I guess it just shows us that life is not fair sometimes. And that we just have to play the hands that you dealt. Life is not fair. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a break. We gotta take a break. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we gotta gather ourselves.
He'll have his fans, and people say, hey, I remember watching him before the Triple G Canelo rematch when he wasn't as big, when he wasn't a star, when he was still coming up the ladder.
Well, he's great opportunities that he's been given, starting with the Ali fight, and he took full advantage of that and really made a big splash coming on the scene, becoming champ, and now being busy, and we're getting him to see him fight on a more consistent basis. That's exactly the recipe for building a star.
I guarantee you he will fight again after September 15th. And I predict he will fight in the Los Angeles area.
Before the end of the year?
I think after September 15, I think he'll fight again. I think he gets at least 7 fights in this year. And if he keeps that same pace going into 2019, you know, he'll be ready. He'll be ready for anybody.
No, I agree.
Being that active. And we haven't seen that with world title holders in a couple decades. I remember Oscar a couple years in the 90s. In 1995, I think he fought 4 times. 1997, he fought 5 times. I remember 1998, Shane Mosley fought 5 times.
Yes.
I remember when James Toney and Julio Cesar Chavez would fight 6 times a year. Now, like maybe 3 or 4 would be non-title fights, but they were still pound-for-pound level guys fighting that often.
And that's a big reason why they stayed so sharp, looked so good.
Yes.
Never dulled. Yeah, fighting keeps you actually fighting in the ring. Fights itself. Keep you sharp. Keep the fighter from getting complacent, not being overweight. Dia got a decent little workout. Now taking some pictures. Embracing the moment. Enjoying the fans here. All right, let's bring in Roxy Diaz. Roxy.
We're getting him in a minute. Right now, taking pictures, having fun with some of the fans. ¿Ya están listos? Listo. Vaya pues.
Y'all leave Roxy alone, you thirsty fuck boys.
Jaime, we want to know, how excited are you to be fighting as the co-event underneath the Canelo and Triple G fight?
Pues la verdad estoy muy emocionado, muy contento, motivado de estar en esta gran cartelera, de poderle brindar un gran espectáculo a todos los mexicanos y a todos los que me siguen, a toda la gente de Los Ángeles. Un saludo para todos.
I'm very excited to participate in the spectacular co-main event and to be able to give a good fight to all my fans and to everyone here.
What is it that you hope to show on the night of the fight?
Pues yo quiero mostrar los avances que tuvimos en nuestro campo de preparación, lo que nos hizo falta la vez pasada. No es una justificación, pero me voy a ver mucho mejor que la vez pasada y no se pierdan mi pelea porque les prometo una gran pelea.
We're going to demonstrate in this fight all the advancements that we made, all the things that need to be changed, and I promise everyone not to miss my fight because it's going to be great.
Are you Mexico's next superstar?
Sí, si así es, si Dios quiere, la verdad yo me siento muy contento de representar al boxeo, de representar a mi México y a todos los fanáticos del boxeo.
If that's what God wants, then so be it. I'm just happy to represent Mexico, my people, and everyone here. I'm a boxing fans.
Everybody wants to know, are you going to be sitting and watching the Triple G and Canelo fight after your fight?
Yeah, if he don't get his motherfucking ass
Sí,
knocked
claro que
out.
sí, si tengo la oportunidad, claro que me encantaría estar viendo Canelo contra Golovkin 2.
Absolutely. If I've given the opportunity, I would love to watch the fight between Canelo and Triple G.
I got this next one. ¿Quién pensás que va a ganar la pelea?
La verdad, va a ser una pelea muy cerrada porque los dos ya se tienen como odio, entonces no sé, yo pienso que tal vez podría ser knockout por cualquiera de los dos.
He thinks it's going to be a knockout
is
between
Gennaro.
whichever of the two because they have a lot of animosity and hate between them. What would you like to say to all the fans that are in attendance today? ¿Qué quisieras decirle a toda la gente que está aquí viéndote a ti hoy?
Pues que muchas gracias a todos por su apoyo, no se pierdan mi pelea, les prometo una gran y excelente pelea como siempre se las he brindado, de mucha acción. ¡Viva México y viva todos los que me vienen a apoyar! ¡Ánimo!
Thank you to everyone here. Thank you to everyone who's going to be watching my fight and supporting me. ¡Viva México!
Thank you so much. Mario, back to you upstairs.
Thank you, Roxy.
No, thank you, Slater. Forgot what I was going to talk about next. Oh, you know, one of the judges is Dave Moretti. Dave Moretti scored the first fight for Golovkin 115-113. So, you know, it's a lot of controversy there in my opinion because, you know, there should be 3 completely different judges, you know, for the fight. Overall, the judges for the fight are very good judges, in my opinion. But nonetheless, you still have a judge that has scored for Golovkin in the past. I want to be Ross's judge. Alfonso, man, you need to be in a cage. You're a nasty motherfucker, man. You need to be locked away. Jeez. One judge will be paid by... Oh, I'm not reading that. I know Ryan Garcia better get his shit together. He's not too far from fishnets. The way he's fucking acting. All it takes is, you know, I guess, you know, so just you know, how much money you can of Oscar De La Hoya cocaine you can get, or how much cocaine he was doing at the time. How much cocaine do you think it would take for a motherfucker to be like, yeah, I'm going to dress up like a bitch and you take some pictures? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how somebody can do that. What type of are there different types of cocaine? Like, you know how they have like there's different types of weed, like different strains and shit. Is there different strains of cocaine? Like cocaine that have you so fucked up that you just be like, I'm gonna dress like a bitch and I'm gonna like have like a rocks glass and I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look at the camera like this with like a hat on and a wig. Like what was the man thinking? That pure white iPod white? Cocaine and crack? But what makes somebody do that? Like, you know, I remember I was in college at the time and I'm telling people, man, that's that new, no, this is back in, what was that, 2007? Something like that, 2005 or 2007. I remember telling people, like, I was like, man, that's that new digital Photoshop shit that they doing. That's not really Oscar. There's some high level digital shit. I was arguing people to death. I was like, he didn't. That's digital. They Bobby digital the shit out of them motherfucking fishnets and shit. He wouldn't do it. Then when he confessed, and it was at a press conference, I was like, oh Lord, he broke my heart, man. He really, really broke my heart. Don't do cocaine. Don't do cocaine. Don't do no cocaine. Don't ever do cocaine. You don't never want to do no shit like that. That'll make you do some shit like that. I don't understand, man. Rich people weird, man. They just be doing, you know. But people will probably be surprised when they hear that Oscar De La Hoya is still my favorite fighter of all time. What a waste. All over some cocaína. But anyway, what do y'all want to talk about? Look at him. Ricky Hatton got some shit out there too. He ain't dressed up like no bitch. I've seen videos. Ricky Hatton got videos of hookers, you know, taking video of him doing major lines, you know, doing them Black Friday lines. What are y'all up to? What do y'all want to talk about while we waiting for Canelo to come out? What happened to the main channel? A copyright from Top Rank, so I can't stream on my main channel until September the 14th. So it's the day before, you know, Canelo GGG2. And then we back in business. But I'm trying to do something special with it, you know. I've been on YouTube for a really, really, really long time, so we're trying to do some special shit. They should have picked a smaller venue. This shit it looks stupid. And I'm even madder because they denied us to be able to cover this. You know, Golden Boy are the only people we're really having issues with in regards to like media coverage. You know, remember they kicked my black ass out of the fucking MGM Grand. They did like, we gotta get this nigga out of here. I'm gotta get him out of here. That was and I love that adventure. Golden Boy Racist. You remember the racist email got caught? I mean, well, no, that was a writer, contributor to Ring. Oh, let's hear what he has to say. Shut up. Damn it, where's my
He has to go out there from the first bell and knock out Triple G.
Why do you think that this rematch is a bigger deal than the first match?
Well, because of all the smack that's been talked from Triple G's side, I think Canelo is now saying that he really wants to hurt and knock out Triple G. It's the first time I ever hear Canelo say that about an opponent, and I believe him. I believe there will be a knockout.
When you've seen Canelo and his training in action, what do you think that he's doing differently? What is the new strategy going into the rematch?
It's brute strength, power, pushing back his opponent, moving forward. We don't want to see a decision. We want to see a knockout. That's what we want to see.
What would you like to tell all the fans that are here in the arena, everybody that is looking forward to September 15th?
On September 15th, not only will we witness Canelo knock out Triple G, but we will be celebrating el 15 de septiembre. ¡Que viva México!
Thank you so much, Oscar. Mario, back to you upstairs.
Thank you, Roxy. Well, we're with Gennady's promoter at the moment. Tom Loeffler joins Doug Fisher and I, a.k.a. Calm Loeffler. Never want to play poker with you, Tom. You, sir, always remain cool no matter what. And were you as cool during this process of putting this fight together? Were we ever in danger of not seeing it on this date?
I'll tell you, Mario, we were in big danger, unfortunately. I thought this fight was too big not to happen.
They've been asking the same question all night, by the way.
His split, Triple G was set on his split, and then Eric and I were going back and forth and go around in circles, and the deadline came and went. It was literally dead for about an hour. Then Eric called me back, said I talked to Oscar. They had one last proposal, which I knew Triple G, that was what he was looking for, and that's what made the fight happen.
Well, kudos to you to make it happen, and Gennady really seemed to just enjoy and embrace this moment. He was here for the longest time, signing.
And the thing was, just to go back to the
Yo,
negotiation, he was in Moscow for the World Cup. Hublot invited him for the opening ceremonies, so I was negotiating with Eric, and he's in Moscow, Canelo's in Mexico, and that was hard. But this was a great event. You saw he was signing autographs for the fans. Great reaction, great turnout here for both Canelo and Triple G. And I think this will be a tremendous event on the 15th.
And what Doug and I were trying to figure out, was there an issue or a concern about the gloves themselves? Was that agreed upon on the style of gloves?
For the fight coming up?
Correct.
We just got a notice yesterday from the Nevada Commission that Triple G's going to wear his gloves that he normally wears at Grant, and I guess Canelo.
Come on, get your shit together.
Wanted to wear a new brand of gloves that they were developing, and
Hold on, let me fix
and
this.
the commission didn't want it to be the very first fight that particular brand of gloves.
Hold on, I'm fixing
be
the
worn, so I think they have to go back to
the lag.
conventional brand. That's the latest that I understood.
So that might be some controversy, but as far as the officials are concerned, the 3 judges and the referee that's been selected for this rematch, are you and Team Triple G happy with the selection?
Yeah, there was never a question. You know, we got to give them Nevada Commission.
David's still lagging. David's still lagging. That's not me then. That's on their end. That's not on my end.
A lot of credit and Bob Bennett in selecting the officials.
Oh man. Bring it on.
There was never a question with the judges that they were proposing, and with the referee. Both sides are happy.
The referee has been.
Then they can kick me out for eternity.
Estevez.
No, that shit do be whack though.
He's a veteran from New Jersey, a good young guy. He was a former boxer, which I like.
Then Dave Moretti from Nevada is one of the judges.
Yeah.
Then Glenn Feldman,
right?
I think from Connecticut, I believe. And then
Steve Weisfeld.
I believe.
These are all veterans.
New Jersey.
Solid team right there. Well,
so there's no controversy going into the fight. Hopefully there's no controversy after the fight. But we just want, both sides, we just want the focus to be on the fighters in the ring.
Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. We'll see you out there September 15th.
Long time no
okay. Well.
Remember, when Jojo Diaz fought a couple of weeks ago, it was all these issues with the stream. The stream went out. I'm talking about people were pissed. So Golden Boy are doing fights on Facebook now. Ryan Garcia is fighting next Friday on Facebook. And it's like a really, really big deal. So their first ever show on Facebook, their stream went out. So, they definitely gotta correct that. That's why Golden Boy don't let you into events. Put Oscar on blast. Shit. Anytime they letting my competitors into events and they be calling him all kind of racist and shit, that's definitely not the reason. That's definitely not the reason. But yeah, no, I do be getting a lot of shit though, a lot of unwarranted shit, from trying to get to these events. But what I've been doing is now I'm working around them. Now, guess what? I don't have to go to any of this shit now. I can have it right here. So, why don't they stream on YouTube instead of Facebook? Facebook's putting more money into it, I guess. Canelo's about to start his workout. Yeah, YouTube would be a better platform to stream on. Facebook is trying to get into that market of like YouTube, where people are going to be going to Facebook to watch videos. Have you ever thought about covering and reviewing classic fights a month? I have. But it's something really, 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 really big I'm working on that I've been keeping close to the chest along with the podcast. So I got something really, 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 really big going on. Let me see if I can up the quality a little bit. Let me see if they fix their stream so I can upload to, We can watch it in HD. Up, see they shit fucking up. Yeah, it's not me. It's on their side. All right, let's try it. Facebook did not invest heavily if the stream crashed at 40K. Yeah. YouTube does a better job of streaming. Yes, well, YouTube is you know, they're ahead of Facebook when it comes to streaming content like that. So, you know, Facebook is new at it. You know, Instagram is trying to get into it too with Instagram creators. So, you know, you have these apps and these services, social media, they're trying to get into having content on their platforms.
Match. I believe he wanted it the first time. You know, there's always so much politics, promoters, and negotiations. We heard Tom Lawford. It takes a minute to put a fight of this magnitude together, but
well, he's the first star to step up. He's the first fighter who was.
It's hard to stream with all the tracking cookies. You mean on Facebook or on like social media platforms than on like YouTube?
And better known than Golovkin.
See, this shit is pissing me off.
To step up and fight Golovkin.
Let me go back down to 720p. And not 720, whatever it is. Well, I mean, like I said, it's new. Like streaming on Facebook,
they couldn't get
stuff like this is
done
new
against Julio Cesar.
So of course they got to work out all the kinks and everything.
Jr. They couldn't get.
But as far as streaming 4 fights on Facebook, you know, like that was a real big disaster.
And there were so many world-class middleweights that just wanted no part of him. Going back to Felix.
That was a really big disaster for the fight to completely crash on Facebook, you know? Who are you picking? I'm picking Golovkin, but for some reason I'm thinking Canelo's probably going to dance the night away again in outboxing. You know, Canelo's got some nice dance moves in there, man. You know, he was really moving around that ring. Come on, man. Y'all leave Oscar alone, man. He's been doing really, really good. No, we're down to 380p now. We're down to 380p now. But no, even when I had it on 360p earlier, it was still lagging. And I checked all my stuff down here. You know, my GPU's not working hard or anything. Or my CPU. So, you know, it's them. Who's that chick? That's Roxy, right? Don't y'all call her Roxy? That's what the thirsty fuckboys in the chat been calling her. Roxy. Oh, Roxy? Roxy. Oh, Roxy. Oh. I like that. .106 in Park still around? Is that still around? You know, things have changed so much, man. I do miss like the old BT, even though I didn't really watch it. I just like how original it used to be. Yeah, Canelo is so much more smaller than he was last year around this time. Y'all think it's because like you know, like the meat with the clenbuterol? He's really pissed off that he's labeled a steroid cheat. He's really not feeling that. But it's like in this day and age, in this social media generation, man, you can't be doing, you know, shit you not. Listen, the public, the people don't forgive when it comes to shit like that. You know, and then he had the nerve to, you know, admit that he was being careless, eating all the meat that he wanted. He knew that they had a problem down there with the meat. Let's wait for him to put the mitts on. I don't like this bullshit quality. Canelo. Canelo. Canelo knows there's other ways to get your PEDs. Yeah. I don't just be accusing people of PEDs, though. That shit whack. You really got to be, like, you really got to, what the fuck is going on? I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed. I don't want to go back to the fishnets. Don't make me go. Hold on, I'm refreshing. Give me a minute. I'm refreshing. What the hell is going on? Did this shit just motherfucking crash? No, let me see. Let me check on my phone. Because it might not be, I mean, none of my shit's working, you know. Like, none of my shit's overheating or anything like that. They all use that shit except people who get tested 24/7. I mean, I think all boxers use PEDs at one point in time in their careers, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, there's people that's saying Andre Ward is juicing up to come back at a cruiserweight. Yo, what in the hell is going on? You know, all my shit is frozen now. Everything, I can't click on anything. Thanks a lot. Charlo needs to step up. Even Floyd. Oh, don't get me started on Big Bro. Don't get me started on Big Bro. I love him, but Big Bro got some questions about that IV gate. Got some questions about IV gate, bro. Okay, finally. All right, so let's go to refresh. Jesus. Ward works for Victor Conte, so does Mikey Garcia. Yeah, Floyd is still 49-0 to me. That make Greg, come on, dude is 0-1. He didn't even have a 1 to give to Floyd. Like, that can't be 50-0 for real. Like, for real, for real. So, Golden Boy, you're just gonna do me like that, huh? Hold on, I'm opening it back up. Give me 1 minute. It's gonna do me like that, huh, Golden Boy? In front of all these people. In front of all 44 of these people. Dag, I cannot wait to start streaming on my regular channel again. You know, it's such a hassle to be able to stream on this burner channel. Like, it's so much of a hassle. But it's good to have a burner channel, but it's still a hassle. Oh, wait. It's here. Here it is. All right, we're back.
I am surrounded by Canelo fans. I don't know if we have any Triple G. Triple G, baby. Triple G, baby, all day. The pride is amazing. The intensity is amazing. September 15th is going to be absolutely amazing. Mario, back to you.
Thank you. Meanwhile, Canelo looking very intense with his punches on the pillow bag. We keep calling it.
That's what I call it.
Yeah, I mean,
we saw the finesse and the head movement and the speed and fluidity and the footwork with the pool noodles, and now we're seeing what happens when he plants his feet and aims power shots.
And that's really, he's really displaying in these last few minutes what a complete fighter he is. Defensively, the speed, and now the power. Some of the same big hooks, same double hooks and right hands that Triple G was showing, Canelo showing equally.
And so he's going to need a perfect blend of these two boxing styles to defeat Triple G.
And that's
meaning, like, I'm not saying he switches from finesse to power. I mean, the finesse and the power have to come together as one, like James Toney.
That's sort of his style anyway. He's got to be able to execute that, though, on a consistent basis if he wants to be victorious. And
Like, these have to be his counter punches. When he makes Triple G miss, he needs to stay in the pocket, and this needs to be the quality of those counters, and he needs to aim them towards the midsection as much, if not more, than the chin.
I was surprised, too, in the first fight how much he allowed himself to be against the ropes, to be honest. He was very elusive there. Triple G didn't take advantage and go to the body as much. But I think
he countered well. He nailed
did counter
Triple G
well.
with some good uppercuts off those ropes.
Steven Polanco says Canelo's going to prepare a nice retirement party for Triple G. Ricardo Cadena Mata says hashtag Team Canelo. So we're hearing from a lot of the Canelo fans. I'm curious to see what the poll's at right now. We had it 67%.
I bet it even, which is, I think the official odds by fight week, I think they're going to be even.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo becomes a slight favorite by Friday or Saturday morning.
What was it
late money?
Fight, Doug?
I think it was slightly for like 8-5 for Triple G.
Triple G first fight. Yeah, it was very close. Canelo really getting in a workout as opposed to the other fighters, and him being the A side here. He's taking full advantage of the time in the ring and putting in some real work. He did about 2-3 rounds straight there.
And he's not breathing heavy, is he?
No.
All right.
You never see him out of shape.
That's a good sign.
You know, like I said, he's a great champion. He continues to work hard. He
did look phenomenal last time, but it's just a media workout. It's hard to say. But he definitely put on a show.
Of him with having bad camps.
Like Mayweather media workouts always long
like
and a
Triple
spectacle.
G, he stayed loyal to his team. He's had the same people around him his entire career since he was a child.
You're right, the Reynosos. Yeah, and they've done a great job with him. They really have. He's continued to improve. Some people were concerned that he might have plateaued a couple years back, but he really has continued to show improvement each time out. So yeah, the Reynosos, who are like family to him. Hashtag Canelo wins if you think he's taking it. Here's our poll. It's a little closer. It's a little closer. Triple G still ahead by a substantial margin, 58% to Canelo, 42%. And I'm surprised by that, Doug.
I am too.
And Canelo going back to work.
Yeah, you know what I'd like to see him do is work a power jab against that double-handled pillow head.
You're exactly right.
I wanted to see more of a stiff jab from Canelo in that first fight. Because he's got a really good jab. He's never been consistent with it. In part because he hasn't had to be.
It's a fast jab. It is, and it's a stiff jab. Like you said, he usually likes to counter off of him, but he doesn't set it up the way Triple G does to set up a lot of his shots.
I seem to remember him scoring some knockdowns with the jab on his way up.
No, you're right, and he seems to have, maybe because his defense has gotten better and his counterpunching has gotten better. He hasn't relied on it so much, but yeah, it could come in handy here. I think that hand speed is the key and will be the factor in this second fight. Father-son team with Canelo.
No, well, this is the media workout you're supposed to go hard for. You know, media workouts, you're supposed to really show, like, who you are, in my opinion. For example, look at Mayweather's media workouts. Sometimes people be at the media workouts 5-6 hours. Literally. Canelo, his last year's media workout, he was going hard. And remember, it was like 100 or something degrees outside. So, you know, I expect for him to be out here like another 15 minutes or so.
You don't see a lot of loyalty in boxing, but he's shown it. Mario Truch says, hashtag Canelo wins again. First fight, of course, ended in a draw.
All you people with these comments about Canelo winning, go vote for your man.
Exactly. Chamberlain Owen. Hashtag Triple G wins. Meanwhile, Canelo throwing some vicious combinations.
And these are punches that will get respect from Golovkin.
Right.
Golovkin will not just stand there and take shots from these type of power shots from Canelo. The way he stood and traded with the smaller Kell Brook or the lighter punching Willie Monroe Jr. Against the guy who's as strong and accurate as Canelo and as quick as Canelo is. This kind of power display will cause Triple G to take a back step.
I think,
but whenever Triple G takes a back step, he comes right back with that jab, with power.
He was taking some monster shots and kept coming forward, but I think that's why maybe he was a little reluctant to go to the body. Or for those quick counters, those sharp counters, I should say. But I think he knows that may have betrayed him a little bit, and that is his bread and butter. He may have to eat a couple more to be effective down there. And to slow him down, we don't know if we'll see Canelo maybe as fleet of foot. He looks faster, like we said, with his hand speed. Foot speed, we'll see if it remains to be seen if he takes the same tactic. He continues to work out, Doug. This is by far the longest workout.
Yeah?
No, last year's were longer. Last year's was longer.
For some months, so maybe he's making up for lost time. And again, this is his way of acknowledging his fans and showing appreciation, giving them an extended workout.
Julio Cesar says Canelo looks faster. He looks more powerful and fluid. Triple G is the same old dog with no new tricks. Good at what he does, but he's going to come short come September 15th. Viva Mexico. I agree, Julio, that Canelo does look faster and he does look more fluid. As far as Triple G having his same old tricks, well, those tricks are pretty damn good, though.
Yeah, I heard somebody say he's one-dimensional, and I say, well, that one dimension is one hell of a dimension, because we're talking about a guy who's been middleweight champion for almost 8 years.
Right, and listen,
and that doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't happen, no.
And there's a debate about how many title defenses Triple G has, but whether you feel he's ready to surpass Bernard Hopkins or that he has 5 title defenses less than that, if he has 15 title defenses, that's still more than marvelous Marvin Hagler and the great Carlos Monzon made. That's incredible. He's in all-time great company in terms of his statistics.
All-time great, and I'd put him in the ring with all those all-time
So would
greats.
I. Those would be good fights.
Great fights. You don't necessarily have to be incredibly flashy to be effective, and I think Triple G is one of those guys that just sort of does everything right, and he looks fundamental in there, but man, it's coming with such power and precision that it just works.
Marvin Hagler was no different.
Exactly. Another great example right there. Now, but to your credit, Julio Cesar, I believe, was the guy who made that last comment. Canelo does seem to look a little more fluid in there and faster. He is at his peak physically right now, in his prime. I forget his age is how old, Doug?
He just turned 28.
28. Now that is your peak man strength.
Absolutely.
Right there. So he is at his full man strength. So young. He's already had such a great career for being such a young guy.
He has the experience of 52 professional bouts and a lot of championship bouts.
A lot of championship. And he's not a guy who's been through, he's been in great fights, but not necessarily wars where it's taken a toll on his body.
I've never seen him beat up.
No, and that's a credit to his great defense and his pedigree.
He's been schooled, though.
Seen him do the pool noodles, work the mitts. He's shadowboxing with his gloves on.
And I give guys like Canelo a lot of credit because he's in that elite boxer category, and he's up here. He's going toe-to-toe with guys like Golovkin. He's defeating fighters like Miguel Cotto. He's in there with guys like Mayweather. Listen, Mayweather, Cotto, Golovkin, we're talking about Olympians.
Olympians, Hall of Famers,
We're
future
talking
Hall of
about
Famers.
first ballot future Hall of Famers. We're talking about guys who had a lot of amateur experience. Canelo didn't.
You're right.
It's very rare. We don't see it very often that a fighter who didn't have an extensive amateur background come in and compete with fighters like Erislandy Lara, who was a world amateur champion, the captain of the fabled Cuban amateur boxing squad.
That says a lot.
To get in there and compete with these guys, that says so much.
Trout at the point when he fights
Absolutely. Trout had an extensive amateur career. It's like, what's the guy's name? Terrence Crawford. I mean, he's up there in that pound-for-pound category, top 3 even, but he wasn't an Olympian.
No,
and that says a lot about these guys.
Well, he's one of my favorites too,
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford, who you're exactly right.
And a good all-around fighter.
And by the way, coming from Nebraska too, what kind of sparring can you get in Nebraska?
Right.
It makes it even more impressive.
It does.
That he's able to
It really does.
fight at that level.
I wish he was a little bit heavier so he could be fighting these guys.
Yeah, right. Well, he's still got a lot of good guys in his weight class.
Yeah, no
We're
doubt
going to see
about
some
it.
potential fights down the line there. It's been back and forth now with people predicting.
That's it? They taking the
either
gloves
Canelo or
off?
Triple G winning that fight. Saul now taking off his wraps. Never took off the shirt, by the way. Never took off. We know he's in shape.
He's modest.
He's being modest. He's got some new ink.
Where is the new ink?
The new ink's on the back.
I see. Do you know what it is?
It's a little girl.
It's like a philosophical quote. It's in English, which surprised me. Wasn't that surprising?
All right, if you're going to get ink in English, you need to start speaking
Well, that's
English
my
more.
point. That's why I was so
Because
surprised.
he could do it, by the way.
He understands.
Maybe
really
he waiting
well,
to be
too.
dramatic and take his
He's
shirt
keeping it,
off.
I think, 100 as the kids say.
Yeah.
With
But I
his,
think if he wanted to, he could speak English. I think maybe he's a perfectionist in that. He doesn't want to speak broken English.
Right,
But I bet you his English is a little bit better than Golovkin's.
Yeah, I think it'd be endearing. I mean, I hope he gives us a little. We'll see. Let's go to Roxy now, who's with the champ. Go ahead, Roxy.
All right, guys. The moment of truth, the moment that we've all been waiting for right now. I'm standing here with Canelo. Canelo, are we going to see a different you on September 15th?
Sí, sin duda, ¿no? Todo lo que ha llevado esta pelea, en torno a esta pelea, sin duda verán otro Canelo, ¿no? Un Canelo con ganas de noquear, con ganas de salir a noquear y creo que será muy diferente.
Absolutely. All the hard work, everything we've been doing in training, you're going to see a different Canelo. You're going to see a Canelo that's hungry for the knockout and that's going to go out there to look for the knockout.
Do you think that the only way to shut people up who think that you did not win the last fight is by knocking out Triple G?
Yo creo que es la mejor manera de poder demostrar que soy mejor que él con un knockout y voy a tratar desde el primer asalto, voy a salir a hacerlo.
I think that's the best way to prove it. That's the best way to show everyone that I'm a better fighter than he is. And as soon as that bell rings for the first round, that's what is on my mind. That's what I'm going to go out there to do, to start looking for the knockout.
Why is this fight so personal to you now?
No, obviamente se hizo una rivalidad natural por todo lo que han hablado, todo lo que han dicho. Pero como siempre digo, ¿no? Las palabras salen siempre sobrando arriba del cuadrilátero y el 15 de septiembre ahí es donde hay que callar bocas.
Look, this became a bigger rivalry because of everything that's been said, everything that they've said against me and towards me. But look, I've always said the words in the ring don't matter because come September 15th, I'm going to knock them out.
Your speed in the ring looks really good. And your left hook looks like something you've been working on. Is that something you've been working on?
Sí, no, la velocidad es muy importante en esta pelea y yo soy el que tiene la velocidad y tengo potencia. Creo que en la primera pelea me di cuenta que puedo noquearlo y voy a hacerlo.
Yes, absolutely. Speed is very important in this upcoming fight. And one thing I learned from the first fight, that I can hurt him and I can beat him. And that's what I'm going to do on this one.
What would you like to say to all your fans that are here watching right now?
No, simplemente gracias a toda la gente por estar aquí. Gracias. Espero el 15 de septiembre. Disfruten de una gran pelea. Muchas gracias a todos. Gracias.
I want to thank everybody for being here, for all the love and support. And enjoy the fight September 15th. I'll see you all there. Thank you.
Back to you, Mario. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Roxy. We've seen Canelo work out. He looks in tremendous shape, look extremely focused and well prepared. He seems very relaxed too, Doug, like in a good place mentally. He not too overwhelmed with all the drama that came with it.
Right, and that was a question. Yeah. That is a question going into this rematch. Did all this controversy affect his confidence? But he seems like typical Canelo to me.
He does, just, always a professional, and I think both fighters are obviously well prepared. They look good today. If it's a little tease of the action we're going to get, man, I cannot wait for September 15th.
Yeah, Yeah, they look good physically. They seem good mentally. They seem loose and relaxed in front of their fans. But when the subject of their rival comes up, they're very intense.
Right.
And they have very strong words for the other.
Right. No, they're completely authentic in their feelings. There's no love loss here. Canelo showing a little of his reaction and speed time with the pool noodles and that bobbing and weaving and those quick hands that throwing those quick combinations. And then we got to see a look at some of the power in those hooks and uppercuts.
I like that that sort of uppercut hook hybrid.
Right.
That's a good shot.
That old school De La Hoya sort of 45-degree shot.
A good shot.
Ooh. And those are hard and fast, Doug. Doubling up. It was really intense, and he gave us probably the longest workouts of the ones we saw today. And you know, not too much. There wasn't too much smiling going on with Canelo. He was business in there afterwards, of course, when he would address the fans. But meanwhile, he was business for the most part.
Well, he needs to be.
People now hanging out.
I think he's going to do a lot of moving. I mean, he did a lot of moving in the first fight. I think he's really going to do a lot of moving. I'm talking about, I really think he's going to, like, really, you know, be dancing around in there. He is lighter. It's looking noticeable, like that he's noticeably lighter. And it's good for him because if he loses, then they're going to be like, maybe he should go down to back down to 154. Fight Jamie Munguia. This has been a long media workout. I've been live now for exactly 2 hours, 1 minute, and now 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. So, I'm thinking that Canelo might pull it off. I'm thinking that I'm going to jump ship. I'm thinking that I'm going to be a treacherous turncoat and say that I think Canelo is going to pull it off. I'm going to do it. I'm thinking Canelo's going to pull it off. If he moves around. But see, here's the thing. We noticed that Golovkin, after the first half of the fight, he was walking straight through everything Canelo had to give him. He does not respect the power. No. If Golovkin loses, they're going to say he owed. If he wins, does he go after the winner of Billy Joe Saunders, Demetrius Andrade? Or does he go after Danny Jacobs versus the winner of Danny Jacobs versus Sergey Derevyanchenko to get his belt back? There'll be 2 other titles out there. You know, he can make real big. Think about it. If Golovkin was to win, or Canelo, they can go on to fight either Billy Joe Saunders or Demetrius Andrade. If it's Billy Joe Saunders, it'll be even better. And then you have the winner of Danny Jacobs. If it's Danny Jacobs, will be even better. I'm talking about those some really solid paydays right there for both of these fighters. Some really prime paydays. Charlo's got to get his shot. Charlo's in the mix because Charlo's that WBC interim champion. He's got to get his shot. He's got to get his shot next. You think Heyman going to allow this shit to happen? To allow him to go and fight Billy Joe and all that? They're going to make sure they do their best. Now, of course, the rule is that a unification comes before a mandatory. Charlo has nothing to offer. I mean, that is true. But Heyman is a very powerful dude. And when it comes to a situation, that WBC interim title is that WBC interim title that Jamal Charlo has is a very powerful piece, a very powerful key to get a big money fight. That's why I'm interested to see what the Charlos, both of them, are going to do next. You know? It's about what? Less than 2 weeks. No, a little over 2 weeks. A little over 2 weeks, right? To the fight. Less than 3 weeks. About what? Like like 20 days or some shit. Something like that. Who do you pick between Lemieux and O'Sullivan? Lemieux. O'Sullivan's too slow. See, O'Sullivan can win by that one punch. But Lemieux has that pressure. Spike O'Sullivan doesn't have the jab or the boxing ability to keep David Lemieux at bay to me. In regards to Jimmy Munguia versus Brandon Cook, no disrespect to Brandon Cook, but he gonna get beat up. I'm gonna be live with my my main channel on February. I'm saying February. I'm getting tired. On September the 14th, I'm gonna be back live on my main channel. The day before our Canelo versus Golovkin, likely for the weigh-in, likely. You know, so I've been doing a lot of videos, and I got something really, really big I've been working on, and also something happened a couple of weeks ago that I had to sign a confidentiality agreement for. So some real big shit going on. You know, so. The clothing line is coming out. It's very, very close. We're waiting on some prototype gear. This gear you see me wearing is gear that I've been having printed up myself. But the store is going to be open. Listen, it's literally done. Thank you to Mikey, man. It's literally done. You know, so the store is going to be open within the next few weeks, probably few less probably. Like the main hard work is done. So it's a lot going on. Oh, man. Here, I'll tell you some prices. We got some real reasonable ass prices. A hoodie's going to be no more than $35. A t-shirt's going to be about $15. Listen, it's some big shit going on. You know, so that's why I'm blessed. My birthday's on Wednesday, but I went out last night to celebrate it. So I'm going to be in the house for the rest of this week. I'm so happy. You know, I'm going to be in the house for the rest of this week, getting a whole bunch of work done. You know, like, people forget, like, sometimes I do be making shit look easy, I admit. But, yo, I had to fucking learn how to walk and recover and all that shit. That shit was whack. So now that, you know, like, I'm back and I'm moving around and everything, I had a whole lot of shit to take care of. Paperwork was building up, getting bills back in order, all that shit. Thanks, man. Thank you. So now I got to get my business back in order. You know, like, I'm healthy enough to be able to do the things I've always said I was going to do and be consistent. Also, now that, you know, we handle those issues that we had in previously with copyright, all those issues are gone. You know, so shit real out here. But what you want to talk about, man, before I bounce? I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Probably play some video games. Okay, let's go back to GGG. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's over. I mean, like, they just took the whole stream down. It'll be available to watch shortly. Fury, you know, Fury gonna fuck around and get knocked out. I want him. I want him to look good. I want him to do good, but I don't think he has enough to battle the windmill. Yeah, I'm about to start streaming live weekly, multiple times a week on Twitch, like with a face cam and everything. Like, I got to, I'm not going to go into details, you know, like, I've learned that when I keep, like, the things that I'm doing, like, to myself and really, really focus, things start really, really going well. So I got some really big things planned. Like, for example, I've had zero breathing issues. Zero. Like, this is the healthiest I've been. Like, I can't even put into words. Yeah, it is some Thurman-looking dude on a contender. His name is Mitch Fitch or some shit. Check out the Contender, man, when you get a chance. It's free. Like, for example, if you go to the Epic's website, you can watch the first episode free. Do you think Danny Garcia can beat Errol Spence? That's hard to say, because Danny Garcia's power, can he outbox Errol Spence? No. But Danny Garcia's power always has to be respected. The Contender, I mean, we're not going to sit here and watch The Contender. Are you still in physical therapy? Nope. I still got a nut-ass limp, and I wake up in the morning all fucking, like, bones all aching and stiff and shit. But, yeah, we good. So now I'm going through that process. Like, I had lost so much weight. So what the doctor told me was you get real skinny, and then you blow up, and then you go back down to, like, your regular weight or something. So now I'm like at that point where I blew up. I put all this weight on, but I noticed over the last couple of weeks, like I'm getting back down. But yeah, man, I just started really, really getting out probably like a month and a half ago. But yeah, I like The Contender. You should check it out. Where's Mitch Fitch? I'm trying to show you this dude. He's hilarious. I don't know. I don't think he's trying to be like Keith Thurman. I think it's just a coincidence. That's what I think. Shane Mosley Jr. is in it. I had the time stamps. Damn it. That's him right there. What is this kid's name? Mikey definitely ain't beating Errol Spence. I don't think so. But, you know, magic can happen, man. Shit can get magical. You know, you never know, man. Shit can get real magical out there. Oh, I think I found it. That's him. Hold up. Listen to this one bit.
I'm going to deal with the big guy, okay? We'll go first, all right?
Okay. I thought I was about to be spoiling some of them other cats, so I was like, man, I'm about to go in there and beat the brakes off these boys, man. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden they say, yeah, you gonna go in there with SOG. I was like, what? Okay.
There's a gold medalist and a world champion in there.
I can't wait to see his fight. I can't wait to see this dude's fight. I want to see if he got hands or not. In fact, I'm going to look him up and see if he got hands. We'll look him up. Who is better, Sarah J or Gianna Michaels? Who the hell are these people? Is Gianna Michaels? That's that workout chick, right? Yeah, knowing y'all, you're probably talking about some freaks. Y'all can't be trusted. Y'all can't be trusted. But yeah, check out The Contender when y'all get a chance. I'm looking. You know what? I'm looking forward to Ryan Garcia is the fight of the week. So it's going to be like. It's going to be hilarious. We was talking about this kid earlier, man. This kid is hilarious. I really don't want to go back and check out his Instagram anymore. But no, you chill. Workout chick. It is the workout chick. Gianna Michaels. They porn stars. Oh yeah. See, y'all tripping. See, y'all can't be trusted. What's that workout chick from the Julian Michaels or some shit? Julianne Michaels. What do you think about Ryan? He's pretty good, but I don't like that weird fucking pretty boy shit he be on. I understand it sells tickets to the little Millennium Thoughts, but that shit weird, man. He be on there fucking like she be on Instagram. He be on Instagram shaking his ass and like posing and posting weird ass shit on his Twitter. Not like weird shit, but like fucking I don't like it. It just rubs me the wrong way. Pause. But Ron has to dress up. Yo, see, I'm not reading that. See, you almost beat him. I forgot. Y'all can't be trusted. It's a lot of shit I can't read in the chat. Y'all can't be trusted, man. Y'all be saying all kind of weirdo shit. Degenerate shit. You're a degenerate. That's what you are. What's up with Rosado versus Angulo? Rosado said it was canceled, and he said he was offered the Jose Eustagai fight in Mexico at 168, and he turned it down. This was just last week. This was just last week. He been said the fight was canceled though, like maybe 3 weeks ago, you know, or or so. But early this week, he was talking about on his Twitter that he was offered the Jose Ustiga fight. The dog was sparring Golovkin. Does Vargas have any chance to beat Khan? Yeah. Who doesn't have a chance to beat Khan? Just knock his ass out. I mean, if you can get through the blistering hand speed, and if you can just ever so delicately tap his chin, you're going to knock his ass out. You're going to knock him into fucking next Ramadan or some shit. Khan is, Khan is good, but he knows the deal. He knows, he can be touched on and laid the hell out and start, dancing around the ring. Yeah, you have a chance to beat Khan. All you gotta do is just touch the skin. Just touch the skin on his chinny chin. Which my favorite Khan KO? Oh, Canelo. By far. I do like when who was that? Kenny Bayless that had the referee cam on when Danny Garcia. Let's go look at it. That's what we're here for. We can bullshit around for another 15, 20 minutes. Who was it that had the ref cam on and you see Khan like, hell yeah. Let me see. Hell yeah. He got his motherfucking ass knocked out. He got his ass knocked the fuck out that night.
That was a controversy. He fought aggressive. Started.
Hey man, I always knew I had it in me. I just need a great fighter in front of me. I feel like the great fighters bring the best out of me. Amir Khan is a great fighter, and I knew if I fought him, it would bring the best out of me.
You haven't gotten a ton of credit as an amateur or pro, but all you do is win. What did you prove tonight?
I always been overlooked. Maybe it's the green eyes, the light skin. I look like a pretty boy, but I'm a killer, baby. And I fight anybody, anywhere, any place, like I always do.
Here's the third round. You knock him down. Tell us what you see.
I knew he was coming in, so I slipped down, set on my left hook, and just fired it. That's the same hook I hit Eric Morales with. We practiced that in camp.
He started really fast.
Right in his neck.
And had your father, it seemed, concerned in the corner after 2 rounds. I noticed that you tried to touch gloves with him out of the second.
Look, they didn't show how he bounced, though, when he got knocked down. Punched him right in his neck.
After the second round, and I was thinking, does Danny think he can win this fight?
No, we knew he was going to come out fast. I talked to all my people. I said, he's going to jump on me early because Freddie Roach thinks I'm a slow starter. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to slip shots. I'm going to feel his speed. I'm going to feel his power. And then after the third round, we're just going to try to step it up. I landed a good shot, and it just changed the momentum of the fight.
Here's the second knockdown in round 4. Tell us what you see here.
I really don't remember. I know it was a left hook. That's my big shot right there.
Night-night. Night-night. He's been down before. He's been hurt before. I thought he showed a lot of heart.
I want to see that referee cam. Here it is right here. The referee cam.
Shots, it's coming up here. But
I said it before. Khan, the only motherfucking man that in boxing, he get knocked out and beat up and he just walk that shit off. They don't take him to the hospital, nothing. Remember when he got knocked out by Canelo? They just feigned him with the towel. He got up and he was cool.
You were saying you were okay. Tell me what you see here.
Well, I was okay. I mean, after the second knockdown, I remember I was all right, and I remember the referee coming over to me and I thought I'll just take a couple of deep breaths, and he just stopped the fight, which I was quite surprised. But I mean, I did take some shots, and I was fine. I mean, my mind was clear, and I really was surprised that the referee stopped the fight there.
You seemed to understand what was going on, but just not have control of your legs. Is that how it felt?
Well, no, my legs are fine. I mean, I got up off the floor, and I was fine. But I just don't know why, maybe I must have took some big shots earlier. That's why the referee must have jumped in. But like I said, I respect the referee and the commission and the judges and everyone. Maybe they made the right choice.
Amir, thanks as always. It was a great fight as long as it lasted.
He was getting lit the fuck up, meaning Danny Garcia. He was lighting Danny Garcia the fuck up, though. You know, Khan is fast, but, you know, everybody knows, just like Victor Ortiz, what do you got to do to Victor Ortiz? You got to go in there and break his will, right? You got to go in there and try to make him quit. With Amir Khan, you just got to find a way to get to his chin, or in the case of Danny Garcia, you got to punch him in his neck. Oh yeah, it is. I can't. It's really difficult for me to see B-Hop get knocked out of the ring. That shit really still hurts to this day. He took flight. Common man knocks old man out the ring. My legs are fine. Oh man, that shit hurt me, man. Why my post ain't show? I don't know, man. Why ain't show? Oh man, but yeah, that shit hurt me, man. That shit hurt me. Some guy slipped out of the ring. Here, watch this. You know, this whole card had some bizarre moments. Oh, y'all want to see some shit? Oh, y'all want to see some shit? Well, this is box. This is fight related. This is fight related. This is fight related. Watch this. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think.
To the door. She at the door. Take the phone, don't leave her. She outside. She outside. Hold on. Y'all, this dog is last.
So I will, you know, I'll be watching fights and like doing other shit on the other screens and shit, and I came across this gym right here. Yeah, man. Internet is crazy as shit. But this is what I want to show y'all. Of course, you know what happened with Mr. Fuck you, pay me right here, Curtis Harper. This was him. He was making faces and shit at the camera. But this also happened that night. Oh, here's the Keith Thurman dude right here from The Contender.
Years, we have 3 kids, and even though I am 35, contender ain't my last shot. Can I compete with them? You damn skippy. Shit, I ain't worried about hanging with them young bucks, man. We gonna get that money. Whatever it is, we gonna control this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Bam. Look at Nate Campbell's face when he saw Curtis Harper walk out the ring. He has never seen no shit like this happen before. What do you think is going through his mind right now? Like when he saw Curtis Harper walk out the ring. He was working his corner. He was his trainer for the night. I mean, he had no business dragging him into that. But this also happened on that same card. Here, where's it at? Where's it at? Here it is. Obviously, something's not right here. Obviously, something's not right here, but, you know.
Let's take a look at the knockdown that sent Jamante Clark through the ropes onto the floor outside. Let's bring that back, gentlemen, and take a look at it. Here is the punch. You're seeing Clark Perry with the jab there. And he went right through.
Oh, slippery fish.
I thought he hit his head, but he literally did a somersault, landed on his back, and still Mark Nelson is counting at this very moment.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Bizarre night.
He literally did a somersault.
It's been a bizarre night.
Out of the ring and beat the count of 10.
Clark is for real. He owns.
Why did he slip like that, though? It was a crazy, to say the least, it was a crazy night on Fox Sports 1. It was a crazy night. Why he slipped, like, first his legs was just there, and then he just went like a fish, like a wet-ass fish, like, whoop.
He's good.
Let's take a look at the knockdown that sent Jamonte Clark through the ropes onto the floor outside. Let's bring that back, gentlemen, and take a look at it. Here is the punch. You're seeing Clark Perry with the jab there, and he went right.
Okay, now you'll see he's right there, right? But it's funny how he just
Slippery fish.
I thought he hit his head.
boxing is crazy as shit, man. Boxing is, boxing is a crazy ass sport. Like, I've seen crazy, really, really crazy. Look, this was this week. Captain Andre Sparrow. This is a good way to end the stream, I guess.
I got disqualified in March of '97 after giving a whipping to Montel Griffin.
You know what? Yeah, it's been pretty wacky.
Titles from Vital to a
Come on. That shit don't bang to y'all? That verse he just spit right there after giving a whipping to Montel Griffin?
I guess that's the only forgot.
No, Roy.
Y'all must have forgot.
No, Roy. This shit will remain with us forever. I have not, and I will not forget. I am going to play some, I got to go clean my bathroom and fold up some clothes. But I'm going to upload this to my main YouTube channel. You know, play some video games tonight, probably play on Twitch, and then, you know, get back to work in the morning, upload some videos on my main channel. So, you know, until then, if I decide to stream on this channel, obviously it's my burner channel, you know, so I'll be able to stream again on my main channel on September the 14th, the day before Canelo versus Golovkin 2. So I'm making sure to take, well, I have been taking extra steps to make sure none of my videos no longer get taken down for any reasons. And my live streams are legit profitable streams that are going to be consistent every week after fights. So we got a podcast coming. The clothing line is almost done. And I got something really, 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 really savory. It's savory is the best way to describe it. Cooking in the oven. Something that's been roasting. If I was to put an analogy on it, I would say it's been roasting to perfection. The everything has mended together, but still contains its structural integrity. It's going to be good. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be delicious. Anyway, I'm out. Let me see y'all later, man. Thanks for chilling. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live.